I'm hungry. All right. I have no idea how the previous clip turned out, so switching the GoPro. We are on our way on a little road trip to pick a little something up. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, although you might be able to guess, but we'll see. I got the trailer in tow. We're taking a 3.5-hour drive to go get this thing. I'm in the cab by myself because, well, it's a 3.5-hour drive each way, and the wife and kids didn't really want to just sit in the truck for the rest of the day, so the next 7 hours is me by myself. 3.5 one way, 3.5 back, hopefully no complications involved. So we're in the Super Duty, we got the trailer, I got my snacks, I got my Go Pee juice soda, in case you were wondering. And we're just gonna cruise through South Dakota. We're going to Casper, Wyoming from Sturgis. So Casper, Wyoming is where this thing is at that I'm grabbing, and we're gonna go get it. So keep along for the ride, and we'll see what happens. So the speed limit here in this part of Wyoming is 80 miles an hour, which is annoying almost because the roads are so bad, bouncing all over the place. Anyway, I want to show you, this is a long uphill run. It's not steep, but it's a long run. Everybody's always curious about temperatures and everything on the 6.0. So right now, before we hit this uphill, we were doing about 201. Probably about half a mile into this hill, we're at 204, so she is climbing. I'm running a tow tune from Innovative Diesel, or ID Speed Shop as they're known now, I guess. We're doing 79, and yeah, she's doing just fine. Just climbed up another degree, but nothing exciting. So we're about to get to the top of this hill up here in a minute. Let's switch lanes. Past this big guy right here. So she climbs. She goes up a little bit. So bouncy. I think it's all these patches. I don't know if you can see that because I'm bouncing so much. Looks like they've just patched the crap out of this road. I don't know what this is. Looks like a teepee right over here on the side of this hill. Let's see what it is here. It says Vor Buffalo Jump. It is a teepee. That's interesting. Never seen a buffalo jump, but alright, so we got to 210 to get to the top of that hill. Got a little downhill for it to cool off a little bit, then we're going right back uphill, it looks like. So we're still climbing. I don't know if you can even tell, but we are still climbing. We're up to 212. Alright, now we're going to give her a little bit of a break and go back uphill again. Got up 213. I guess the significance why I'm interested in watching this temperature is, one, we're running a tow tune that I've never ran before. When we moved from Arizona to South Dakota, I put on a Bless Performance tow tune. This is an ID Speed Shop Innovative Diesel tow tune. Two, I have an air to oil cooler, which a lot of people say suck. And I've yet to have a problem with it, except when I first bought the truck, but that was rectified. So it's just fun for me to watch the temperatures, and none of this will probably make it on film because this is just a lot of extra time of nothing. But whatever. I'm bored. I got 3 hours of driving to go. So, anywho, that's a bunch of needless stuff that doesn't need to be in the video probably, unless we have time. Entertaining when it starts sprinkling and it's blue skies above you. I don't even don't think there's a cloud above us, but there must be because it's sprinkling. Just cruising right along. Still got about an hour and 40 minutes to go, so we're about halfway there. Yes, sir. What we have that we just drove 3.5 hours for each way is a 2001 WJ Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 4.7 liter. Hopefully this will revive the blue one. Not currently running, which is why I got it. It's cheap. If we can get it running, everything will be gold and very nice. But yeah, we got 3.5 hours home, so let's go. Just realized I forgot to disconnect that, which could cause issues. So we're just gonna go ahead and unconnect that real quick. But yeah, there she be. Hopefully she works. Latching, sucker. Thank you. All right. Typically, gas station food is all right. In my time, I've eaten a crap ton of gas station food. Like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of gas station food in my time, right? This right here, I just bought at Shell, pre-packaged burger, and quite literally the worst burger I've ever had in my life. And well, it's for the birds. Literally. That was nasty. And now I'm back on the freeway, about an hour before the next exit with food. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and that's out the window, and well, let's hope we get another exit soon, which it won't be because we just left the last town for a long time, but I won't. I'm hungry. All right, guys, we're almost home, but it's starting to get dark with the clouds out. The sun is not brightly shining per se. So I figured I'd pull over and actually show you the Jeep now. I've been riding in the road for about 7 hours and but needed a break. I'm freaking hungry anyway because the last stop burger sucked, if you remember that. So what we have is a 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee WJ. It's got the 4.7 liter engine, just like the one I need for the blue Jeep. The problem is that the owner I just bought it from says he's never had it running. He said it was diagnosed as a bad ECU, put in the new ECU, and it still didn't start, so he took it back to a shop who said that the new ECU may or may not be good. They don't have power to the ECU, and he gave up. Now I have it. So here we go. My hope is that if it is a bad ECU, well, I have another ECU from the blue Jeep. I don't think it is the ECU based off of what he said. If it's a harness issue, well, we have plenty of electrical, so with the other Jeep, so hopefully we should all be good to go. We're gonna find out. Now, this I got, all of these Jeeps that I've bought for under $1,000. So I'm kind of at a point where I think maybe what we should be doing is, now that I've got, you know, 4 Jeeps, maybe what I should be doing is fix them up and sell them, because I don't need 4 Jeeps. 2, okay, I can see 2, but I don't need 4, especially the WJs and XJs and ZJs. I don't really care for the unibody style frame, so we may or may not do something. I don't really know, but this is what we have. This is what it is. So this is like it's a brown, but it's not the same brown as the 2004 with the 4-inch lift. This is more like a tan. The other one's more like a desert tan. I don't know. I'm making stuff up, I guess, but we'll see when I get home. I just wanted to stop before it got completely dark. I must say, this trailer has been a lifesaver. I really love having this trailer. It makes buying things like this 4 hours away, 3.5 hours away, so much easier than before. Also, if you'll notice, this has not really any rust on the rocker panels whatsoever, which is nice because looks like I'm replacing rocker panels on the other Jeeps, of course. So, and I don't know what it is about this back right tail light, but almost every Jeep I've bought has that one busted out. But anywho, I just thought I'd stop, introduce you, and the inside of this one looks much like the inside of the others. Oh, leaves and everything in there, but it's leather. It's got headrests, so I can take those, put those in the other Jeep, and it definitely absolutely needs a vacuum. But every single vehicle I buy needs some interior work. Looks pretty trashed up here. Looks like they had the windows down for about 1.5 years or 2. And the headliner's kind of fallen down, but that's all stuff that can be worked on. So we'll see. In the meantime, I definitely missed dinner at home, and the kids are going to be going to bed in about half an hour, and we're only about half an hour from home, so we're going to keep on trucking. All right. She's all tucked in. Not this one. This one's the 04 with the 4-inch lift. That one right there is all tucked in for the night. Yeah, hopefully we can make one of these run. So we've got the 02 blown engine, the 01 don't know what engine. I mean, we know what engine, but we don't know what's wrong with the engine. We've got the 94 runs and drives, the 04 runs and drives, minus a bad idle issue. So yeah, you guys are gonna start calling me Grand Cherokee soon if I'm not careful. So I think what we're gonna do, this is preliminary thoughts, completely preliminary thoughts, is keep this as an easy, fun, run around toy trail. Take this engine, make it run in here. Once it runs, take it, move it there, make that the daily commuter, sell this bad boy, sell this, part it out, and then get something totally different. And there's turbo. That's the preliminary plan with these Jeeps, but time will tell.